Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to try to get our river bar mostly completed. I've gone ahead and taken the liberty. I didn't think about filming it, but I've taken the two halves. I've screwed a 1x12 to the bottom. You know, we flipped them upside down, measured our distance that we wanted, overall 14 inches, and then I laid a 1x on the back of them and screwed that into place, and then we flipped it over, and I took a glue gun and we glued all the seams inside so none of our epoxy could run out. We put packing tape on the board that we put on the back so that it won't stick to the bottom. So once we take that board off of the bottom, then you'll be able to see clear through the epoxy. So got it all set up, and we're gonna take a glue gun and we're gonna run a bead down through there and glue up that inside and getting ready to start pouring some epoxy. So we're getting further along. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you coming to the shop and hanging out with me, and let's get to it. off. Right, it's gotta have crap in it. so it looks like a river. Almost flowing over this edge on one side, on the other side, I'd say close enough. Now I'd hit it with a torch right now. Well, all your bubbles are at the top.
Give it a minute. You can see the depth. You can see that it's clear and the blue is underneath, so that's good, right?
Yep, that's what you wanted, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much up to the top.
Yeah, it's up to the top all the way.
And I used almost all of it. I'm barely going to have enough to paint on the rest of it. You know?
Yep, you'll have enough to paint on the rest of it.
We got it fairly level.
You got it damn level, man. Well, okay, guys, the river bar is done. Other than letting it finish curing and putting it up on the wall over here, it's finished. It's a finished project. I think it came out pretty good. I mean, that's my first attempt at ever, making a bar, making that type of a project. So, blast to make. Had a great time watching it come together each stage, And it is glossy and glassy, and the whole thing is covered now with epoxy. The front, the ends, and the whole top. It's all leveled, and the whole top is covered in epoxy. We learned a few lessons on this. Don't use a type of wood that has a lot of pitch in it. Don't pour too thick of a pour at one time. Because what happened with all the pitch was the thing got hot. The epoxy gets hot as it cures, and with that deep of a pour, it got so hot that it drew pitch out of the wood and into the epoxy. So where there's places where it looks like there's a whole bunch of air bubbles along the edge, it's actually pitch that's secreted out of the wood from the heat. So pour smaller lifts, I guess, is one lesson learned. But two, don't use wood that's got pitch, a lot of pitch in it. I mean, steer clear of that and try to use something with a little less pitch. You'll run into less problems. Oh, and I learned that if you use clear rocks, clear glass beads like I did, when we first put this in there, put the rocks in there yesterday after we got it all glued and sealed with the glue gunner, and we laid the light strip in there in the rocks. When you turn the light strip on, you couldn't see the light strip. You could just see the light glowing up through the rocks, which was the look that I was looking for. Then when we poured it, pouring that liquid in there makes it all become like one big transparent piece, if that makes any sense. And now you can see each individual LED light on this strip as it goes down through there. So really didn't want to be able to see the light strip, and who knew when we poured the liquid epoxy in there that it would cause each individual light to show. You can just see right through it now, where without the epoxy, all it did was make the rocks all, the glass all glow blue. And now it you can see the light strip. So it's crazy the way but now I'll know next time if I want to make one with using clear glass. It's not really clear, it's translucent glass of different colors. I'll have to router in the side edges of the hole and put it inside the sides of the hole facing out. Put the LEDs in, router a little channel along the inside, and put it 2 strips in facing out into the glass. And then I don't think, if they're back under here a ways, I don't think we'll see the lights. But live and learn. All in all, good project. Came out nice. It's going to look good over here on the wall. And next video, I guess, we'll be mounting the thing up to the wall and getting the finished details done. So for now, it has to sit right here for about 48 hours and let that top get good and solid. So there you go. That's it. River bar. Pretty cool build. Had a lot of fun. So listen, thanks for joining us here in the shop today. It's always good to have you with me. And go out and make a project. Try something, fix something, tear something up, whatever. Just have a good time in your shop, and always be safe when you're working in your shop. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you on the next one.